Welcome, I'll be reacting to the UFO episode, The Dalotek Affair. This is a commentary, not a market substitute. Please support the original.
Dr. Strangers, welcome to London.
Thank you very much.
Dr.
As the
Strange?
president of the National Investigations Committee on UFOs.
How's Bleecker Street doing?
In order to form a common front against possible attack by people from other planets.
A new jacket! We haven't seen this one before. And it has matching pants with a little stripe. Okay, this is my favorite Foster outfit.
The Dalotek affair.
I remember.
The Dalotek affair.
Are we getting a flashback? Interesting choice of opening. But they did that with Sherlock Holmes sometimes. When Watson would be like, I'm going to talk to you about a previous thing that Holmes and I did together. Yeah, Sylvia.
Third sighting at 0145242.
Trajectory termination.
Preliminary readings indicate moon base area.
Ooh, 3 of them.
Don't try to figure them, Foster. Launch your interceptors.
Unless they come in waves, the first 3 draw the interceptors off. And then maybe 1 comes in behind them.
They veered off.
Very suspicious.
Well, did we scare them off?
It'll be the first
No.
time.
Is it a decoy that's failed or a red herring that's already succeeded? And it's your job to find out.
Well, Straker's in a mood today.
Meteorite?
Looks like it.
Or something they dropped. We should track it.
Its ETT is almost directly on top of the Dalotek installation.
If you have to bring any of them back to the base, use the amnesia procedure.
Oh, that's how he knew her, but she didn't know him.
Moon base calling Dalotek unit.
I love the mint green. Charmian London really liked that color. Jack London's wife, the author. She was an author too, actually. Really cool person. But if you visit her house, it's pretty much all that color.
I've been avoiding their president all morning. What have you got against them anyway? They shouldn't be allowed up there, Alec. That's their problem. Now it's our problem, Alec.
I hadn't thought about the fact private corporations might have stuff on the moon.
Your moon project was approved despite my overwhelming objections.
Oh, whatever you wish, Commander.
I'd rather be here on this mission, honestly.
Dalotek survey base?
Have you checked the pressure skin for puncture?
Yes, Colonel. Thanks for calling. Out.
He's like, rude.
Switch in the emergency link.
Because that was no meteorite. How are they not putting 2 and 2 together?
I can assure you.
UFOs appear, then they suddenly vanish. And then immediately afterward, a mysterious meteorite shows up. Nina, somebody, figure this out.
Dalotek. They're operating on limited frequencies. They could be violating the agreement.
Has anyone played Terraforming Mars, the board game? You know all those corporations that you get? Dalotek really sounds like one of those corporations. Let me read a couple of them out so you know what I mean. Credicore, Ecoline, Thorgate, Terractor, Manutech, Arclight, Factrum. Now I really want Dalotek to be a Terraforming Mars corporation in an expansion.
But to switch off the geoscanner means a complete write-off for all our work.
Why don't you get some sleep? But not until that video link is back.
This is like me when we lose internet. I can't sleep, not until we get internet again.
Except now it means I'm back at square one.
Well, maybe they could help. She could have some ideas.
With a complete radio failure, how can you? We're 50 kilometers away.
We'll install a landline between here and Moonbase. I'll take your word for it.
Honestly, I don't think we're to blame, Paul. I've been very careful. So have Mark and Phil. I'll wait for your first call.
Oh dear, the flirting is starting already.
The moon base.
Reading you.
There
Strength
they
5
are.
points revision.
That's so smart, just have the moon buggy hold the line between the locations.
What do you do in your evenings off? Well, I know this marvelous little Italian restaurant not 200 miles from here. Well, listen, I've got a moonship coming soon, so I'll,
Oh no, it's going to fail. Whatever it is that the UFO dropped is going to interfere again.
Landing is go.
And then poor Dalotek will get blamed. Oh no.
I have lost you. Maintaining control.
This is why you
for
should not
computer
rely on
landing.
computers.
Switching back to manual control.
Good.
He must have switched to manual, but I think it's too late.
Oh no. Oh. There's nothing to rescue.
I say you're responsible.
And I'll do the section by the new crater. Okay?
Oh no. Mm-hmm.
How did it get into the crater?
Foster installed it.
When?
Oh no. They're so suspicious and antagonistic of each other. This was so avoidable if they had played nicely.
Meanwhile, Dalotek does what it's told.
Well, you'll be hearing from me.
Straker, this is partly your fault. I'm sorry.
Red alert. Interceptor's immediate launch.
Hope they don't rely on anything radio signal related. Otherwise, it'll just be like the silent attack.
Keg, Boomer, do you read? Boomer, this is Keg.
And they'll be rendered useless.
Interceptors.
Well, at least Sid, hopefully, can talk to the interceptors and keep them on task.
That library material we were running through the other day, is it still set up?
All right, we're finally getting the connection.
You know that installation of yours in that new crater?
What installation?
The early Egyptians called them sky boats or sky balls, fireballs.
Why did it take them this long to figure that out? It was like instant connection from my perspective.
90 seconds.
No time for details, but I'm confirming we're going to detonate in crater 236.
Well, at least they're in their suits and everything. So this is how they ended up on the base, and he had to wipe their memories. This must be frustrating for Foster, not being able to do much. Oof.
Contact AOK trajectory 839-274.
Moonbase to interceptors.
Switch to computer link.
Yes.
Well done, Captain.
Oh my, they got her a little moonbase outfit. They even gave her a little bit of eyeshadow. I like that there's a tiny bit of gray in her hair. It shows that even when your hair starts to go gray, you're still beautiful. And back to the present, I presume. This is a cute restaurant. I'm sorry. In the background, what was she wearing or not wearing?
Jay must have got pretty friendly.
Good luck.
Now, I would say you are some kind of geologist. May I sit down?
He is.
I like her little bling right there. Although there were times when this episode felt a little bit scattered, I think overall it worked. I was wondering at the beginning how that interview would tie in later, and it did help, although I found myself a little frustrated that it took watching that library file towards the end of the episode, after this had been going on for what, an entire day? Maybe 2 days even? For them to realize the UFOs showed up and then mysteriously just went home for no reason at the exact same time these radio failures started happening. How did they not connect those? If I had been Foster in this situation, yeah, I would have checked Dalotek, because whenever you're troubleshooting, you always check with everyone. Like if something goes wrong with a website and you have 4 developers who are recently editing it, you contact all 4, even if you think you know which one it is. You just check everyone. Among the things I checked would have been that crater. I would have gone down there, I would have run scans, I would have dug around in the area to see if I found anything, looking for power signatures, radio waves, all of that. It would have been an obvious thing to check. And I feel like Straker and Foster, because, you know, orders from on high, were so against having this corporation show up and do research on the moon that they let it color their opinion of what happened. And I get it, we're all human. We let emotions get in the way, but I kind of expected better of him, to be honest. I'm a little bit disappointed in Straker right now. And it was so surprising that nobody on the moon suggested, let's check out that weird, mysterious meteorite. I mean, there are so many smart people there. You're telling me not one of them suggested it? Despite being slightly frustrating, though, this was a compelling episode and a lot of fun to watch, and the costuming was amazing. I loved Foster's blue suit with the trim.